HBO presents One Night Stand with Flight of the Conchords. Ladies and gentlemen, Flight of the Conchords.
Thank you, thank you.
We're Flight of the Conchords. Hey.
That's right, yeah.
This is Brett and I'm Jermaine.
We're from New Zealand, and
It's very exciting to be here in America. What a buzz.
yeah.
What a buzz.
Yeah, we're actually very popular back in New Zealand. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, man sitting in the park.
I've just said hi. A woman in the
Well,
park.
how you doing?
Good, thanks.
You're looking good.
Pardon?
I said you're looking good.
Fair enough.
Jenny,
Pardon?
Jenny.
No, I'm sorry. I think you've mistaken me for somebody else.
No, it's me. I'm Jenny. My name is Jenny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought, what a hilarious misunderstanding. Nice to meet you, Jenny.
Oh, we've met before. Quite a few times, actually.
Oh, yes, of course we have. I meant it was nice to meet you the time that I met you. Where was it that we met that time that I met you when I met you?
At a party.
That's right. Wasn't it one of those boring work parties?
No.
That's why I said, wasn't it? It was the party of a mutual friend. Was it? Wasn't it? Was it? Wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, Bobby.
No.
Doug.
No.
D-Dog.
No.
Maxwell.
No.
Andy's.
Yes, Andy's.
Yeah, this party. That's right. Oh, Andy knows how to throw a party, doesn't it, Jenny?
I love Andy's
Oh, I love Andy's parties. What crazy parties. How is that guy anyway?
She's good. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Andy hates it when I forget that.
We watched a movie.
Yeah. It was something like, but not necessarily, Schindler's List. We watched it and we wept.
It was Police Academy 4. We went for a walk.
On our feet, if I remember correctly.
We walked to the top of the hill and we ate
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Oh, we'd just grab a sandwich and put it in our mouths. Oh, that's the only way to have sandwiches. Oh, Jenny, tell me, do you still walk? Do you still get into sandwiches in a big way?
I still walk a lot, but I'm not eating as many sandwiches as back then. Do you remember what we did up there at the top of the hill?
Kind of.
We were standing at the lookout.
Oh, I remember exactly what we did at the lookout. We just looked out across the city from a little spot on the hilltop. Oh, it's so pretty from way up there. We talked about how the lights from the buildings and cars seemed like reflections of the stars that shone out so pretty and bright that night.
It was daytime.
The daytime of the nights.
Well, do you remember what you said to me?
Not word for word, actually, Jenny, but I remember there were some verbs.
Well, you said meet me here in 1 year. You just needed some time to clear your head, and you seem to have done that.
La 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 la.
We have a child.
Pardon?
We have a child.
Why didn't you tell me, Jenny? Why didn't you tell me that day when we went to the top of the hill and we made sweet? Oh, how we made such sweet, sweet sandwiches. Does it have my eyes my way with words? Does it look like me at all?
No, not at all, because we adopted him. I can't believe you don't remember. It was a very difficult process.
Are you sure that was me, Jenny?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was you, John.
I'm Brian.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't worry.
No, oh, that's terrible.
Oh, don't worry.
How embarrassing.
Oh, don't worry, Jenny. Actually, I'm kind of relieved. And that kind of thing just happens all the time. I just got one of those faces, I suppose.
So does John. He's got one of those faces as well. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Thank you. If there's one thing that we as a band want to deal with, it's the issues. Like...
That's just one of the things.
Yeah. Like the future of the planet.
Yep.
The future of my children and my children's children, and
well, you know,
my children's children's children. You know.
Actually, Brett, when I think about your children and your children's children, I actually think your children are too young to be having children. And as far as your children's children's children, I think, you know, where does it stop? When the children are having children, you know, it's just how small are they going to get?
Too small.
Too small.
Too small.
Exactly.
That's one of the issues.
It's just going to get into this ridiculous Russian doll situation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, have you met my kid? Have you met their little kids? And it's just going to be... Well, in some ways, Brett, I think your children aren't going to be affected by a lot of things that affect other children because your children aren't real.
Yeah, okay.
Do you see the distinction between
Yeah,
you?
sure, but they still have issues. They don't get taken seriously, and they have to deal with all the imaginary stuff, like rogue unicorns, for example. You know?
Okay, sure, there's lots of stuff I haven't thought about, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry.
My wife and I weren't able to have children, that's why we chose to imagine them. The doctor suggested it, and it's actually been incredibly rewarding. Yeah.
Brett's wife is unable to have children because she's not a real woman.
She's an imaginary
person.
And the kids take after her in that sense, but she's
very
beautiful. She is a very beautiful woman.
She's a very beautiful woman. She's a much better kind of woman than some of the women that I've imagined.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this song is more about the real world issues
Yeah.
that are affecting us,
Okay.
everyone today.
It's called Think About It, Think About It. Children on the streets using guns and knives, taking drugs in each other's lives, killing each other using knives and forks, and calling each other names like dork.
There's people on the street getting diseases from monkeys. Yeah, that's what I said, they're getting diseases from monkeys. Why is this happening, please? Who's been touching these monkeys? Leave these poor sick monkeys alone, they're sick, they got problems enough as it is.
A man is lying on the street, some punk has chopped off his head, and I'm the only one who stops to see if he's dead. Turns out he's dead.
That's why I'm singing.
What is wrong with the world today?
What's wrong with the world today? Never sing no Tom today.
What is wrong with the world today?
Think about it.
Think about it. Good cops get framed, then put into a can, and all the money that we're making is going to the man.
What man? Who's the man? When's a man a man? Why is it so hard to be a man? Am I a man? Yes, technically, yes. Oh, come on. So they're turning kids into slaves. They're turning kids into slaves just to make cheaper sneakers. But what's the real cost? Cause the sneakers don't seem that much cheaper. Why are we still paying so much for sneakers when you got little kid slaves making them? What are your overheads?
But at the end of your life, you were lucky if you died. Sometimes I wonder why I would even try.
What?
I saw a man lying on the street, half dead. He had knives and forks sticking out of his leg. He said, "Can somebody get the knife and fork out of my leg, please?"
Ooh. Could somebody please remove these cutleries from my knees? This is where we break it down. This is where we break it down. This is where we break it down. What are they doing? They're breaking it down. What do they do? And now they're keeping it funky, just having a funky jam. And then we're gonna drop the beat. And then we bring it back. Oh, wow, wow, wow. We're talking about the issues, but we're keeping it funky. We're fading now. Why they getting quiet? They're just fading now. Start touching that monkey.
There was a bit in that song where we were dealing with the issue of AIDS, and that the bit with the monkeys. See?
Yeah, because it is believed that AIDS was originally contracted from the monkeys.
Yeah.
Not the band, but the animal. And we just wanted to deal with that issue. Just a couple of points. Just changing the attitude towards AIDS from being, ooh, AIDSy, to more like, fun monkey disease sort of thing. And also, I guess, just to stop people from touching monkeys, I suppose. Because look what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do another song.
Oh, yeah. That's right, baby. Girl, tonight we're gonna make love. You know how I know, baby? 'Cause it's Wednesday. And Wednesday night is the night that we make love. Tuesday night's the night that we go and visit your mother, but Wednesday night is the night that we make love. Because everything is just right. Conditions are perfect. There's nothing good on TV. Conditions are perfect. You're leaning close and say something sexy like, I might go to bed, I've got work in the morning. I know what you're trying to say, baby. You're trying to say, oh yeah, it's business time. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. That's what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, let's get down to business. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. Ooh. Next thing you know, we're in the bathroom brushing our teeth. That's all part of it. That's foreplay. Then you go sort out the recycling. That's not part of it, but it's still very important. Then we're in the bedroom. You're wearing that ugly old baggy t-shirt from that team building exercise you did for your old work. And it's never looked better on you. Team building exercise 99. Oh, you don't know what you're doing to me. I remove my jeans, but trip over them because I still got my shoes on. But then I turn it into a sexy dance. Next thing you know, I'm down to just my socks. And you know when I'm down to just my socks, what time it is. It's time for business. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. You know when I'm down to just my socks, it's time for business. That's why they're called business socks. It's business. It's business time. Ooh. Making love for two, making love for 2 minutes. When it's with me, you only need 2 minutes, cause I'm so intense. 2 minutes in heaven is better than 1 minute in heaven. You say something like, is that it? I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, oh yeah, that's it. Then you tell me you want some more. Well, I'm not surprised. But I'm quite sleepy. It's business! It's business time! Business hours are over, baby. It's business! It's business time! Thank you. In the marmalade forest, between the make-believe trees, in a cottage cheese cottage lives Albie. 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 Albie, the racist dragon. Part 6. And so, all of the villagers chased Albie, the racist dragon, into a very cold, very scary cave. And it was so cold and so scary in there that Albie began to cry dragon tears, which, as we all know, turn into jelly beans. Anyway, at that moment, he felt a tiny little hand rest upon his tail, and he turned around, and who should that little hand belong to but the badly burnt Albanian boy from the day before. What are you doing here? I thought I killed you yesterday, grumbled Albie quite racistly. No, Albie, you didn't kill me with your dragon flames. I crawled to safety. But you did leave me very badly disfigured, laughed the boy. Why are you crying so? I'm crying because all of those horrible villagers chased me into this scary cave. I think it's because I'm so racist. Get your hand off my tail, you'll make it dirty. No, Albie, it's not because of your racism that they chased you here. They chased me here too when I became all disfigured like this. They just don't like you and I. Because, well, because we're different to them. And that made Albie cry a single tear, which turned into a jelly bean, all the colors of the rainbow. And suddenly, he wasn't racist anymore. So they sat in the cave and ate bubblegum pie. Yum! Albie the racist. Well, not anymore. Dragon. Thank you. That's the song that we used to stop racism in New Zealand. Because remember, it used to be really racist before we started singing that. It's better now. And our next song is going to be our sort of one of our gangster folk crossovers. Now this is Brett and I'm Jermaine, but we're also known as back in New Zealand where we invented rap.
Yeah.
Brett's known as the rhymenoceros.
Yeah.
And I'm AKA'd as the hip hop-opotamus. And this is just a gangster rap battle between us.
It's the hip hop-opotamus versus the rhymenoceros, featuring the hip hop-opotamus and the rhymenoceros. Yeah, yeah. They call me the rhymenoceros, not because I'm fat, not because I got birds on my back, but because I'm horny, When I'm on the mic, I'm a global warming, you can't ignore me. In the bedroom, I'm the gentleman, the ladies come before me. Check your yellow pages, I'm a registered rhymenocologist now. I'm passing over the mic to the hip-hop-opotamus.
Yeah, they call me the hip-hop-opotamus. My lyrics are bottomless.
Sometimes my rhymes are polite, like thank you Mrs. Johnson for dinner, that was delicious, good night. And other times they're obscene, like a pornographic R-18 dream about bitches smothered in margarine. Ha 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 ha.
They call me the hip-hop-opotamus. I got flows that glow like phosphorus, popping off the top of this esophagus. I'm not a water-dwelling mammal from Africa that's moved to the metropolis and been taught how to break dance. Where did you get that preposterous hypothesis? Did Steve tell you that? What's he got to do with it? What kind of rapping name is Steve? Steve.
Other rappers diss me, say my rhymes are sissy. Why?
Be more constructive with your feedback. Why?
Why? Cause I rap about reality, like me and my grandma having a cup of tea. There ain't no party like my nana's tea party. Hey, ho.
Freestyle, hip-hop-opotamus. Freestyle, hip-hop-opotamus style.
I'm freestyling, just saying what comes into the top of my head, like it's just random, random. Ooh. Ooh. There's a picture of New York. There's a picture of New York. There's a big, fat, crazy picture of New York. I'm just New York, freestyling. There's a picture of New York. Freestyling. Sometimes when I freestyle, I lose confidence. My rhymes are so potent that in the small segment I made all of the ladies in the first 2 rows pregnant. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes my lyrics are sexist, but you lovely bitches and hoes should know I'm trying to correct this.
When I say ooh, all the ladies go ah, ooh, ooh. When I go ooh, all the fellas go ooh, ooh. We keep it real sexy, fellas. Ooh, ooh. That's my dogs. When I go ooh, all the ladies go ooh. Flight of the Conchords, you're so big. Ooh.
Wow, thank you. Wow.
Thank you, ladies. You didn't have to say that. Okay, we've got one more song. And
This is the DG20.
we got this from a pawn shop in the future.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing. It's a guitar, but it's also, with the press of a button, a glockenspiel or a trumpet. This is a new one. It's called She's So Hot, Boom. Oh my God, she's so hot. She's so fucking hot, she's like a curry. I gotta tell her how hot she is. But if I tell her how hot she is, she'll think I'm being sexist. She's so hot, she's making me sexist. Bitch. I think I need a little bit of drums. I need just a little bit of mandolin.
People in the room doing boom like it's never been done. Bust the moves that they click boom of a gun. In the marquee, in the bass is boom man. Someone smoke a boom and the back of the room man. It's the first day of spring, the flowers are bloom man. Drum boom bass and the party is boom man. Boom ba boom like a rocket taken off to the moon. Boom boom got the brad and grumma. See you shaking that boom boom.
Who?
See you looking at my boom boom.
What?
You want some boom boom? It's clear it's boom time boom boom. Let me buy you a boom boom.
When?
You order a fancy boom.
Who?
You like boom? I like boom. Enough small boom, let's boom the boom. So we're driving in a boom boom. Driving back to your boom ba boom. And you turn out the boom boom. And we boom 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 till the break of boom. My boom is ringing, it's beep boom boom. Back from 10 years in the boom. And they said he had his boom chopped off in the boom. But the crazy boom still wants the boom. Well, sorry girl, I've got the boom. I'll give you a boom in the afternoon. And boom boom baby, don't forget you're the most boom boom I ever met. A boom boom. Who's the boom king? Who's the boom king?
Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.